Hi Diva Squad, welcome back to my channel.
A diva on a budget. Diva on a budget. A 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 diva on a budget.
Hi, welcome back Diva Squad, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Monique, I'm the Diva, and today we are doing part 2 of Storytime Endometriosis. My hair, like my bun is just out of control today. So, let's recap a little bit from part 1. I told my story on how I ended up getting some condition. Some people call it disease. I call it a condition, and it's called endometriosis, which it actually grows a layer of tissue inside your uterus and sometimes outside of the uterus, sometimes causing fibroids, causing discomfort during periods, causing discomfort in intercourse, causing clotting, causing stomach pains, causing back pains, and sometimes infertility for women. Sometimes it causes cancer for women. Period, point blank. I will put a description of what my doctor recently had named the symptoms or the condition or whatever you guys want to call it that I do have now. Now, the story that I was talking to you guys about in my last endometriosis story time was I caught endometriosis. I found out about endometriosis. I educated myself a little bit more about endometriosis. I got it laparoscopically removed it, and then I ended up catching endometriosis again. It grew back after getting removed the first time. Then the second time, we're going into the second time, I found out that I had the same pains, and moving forward, I believe it was the end of 2018 when I found out that I had gotten endometriosis again. Now my doctor said that we are going to do something differently. We're going to laparoscopically remove it, but he said he was going to do abrasions, which is where you and instead of just cutting it out, they laser it and burn that part so that it does not grow back. Most of the time that works for women. In my case, it didn't work for me. I ended up getting endometriosis for the third time. Now, mind you, every time I get endometriosis, it's either in a stressful condition, or it's either at work, or either it's just like a really depressing year, like this year. And this year is when I got endometriosis for the third time. I realized it when I was having the worst periods in the world. I was having a lot of clotting. I was having so much pain in my stomach, in my back, during intercourse. Now, I want to go ahead, before I finish my story, tell you ladies, once again, if you have not had your yearly checkup, pap smear, go do it. If you feel like you have any complications down in the uterine area or down in her area down there, go to your OBGYN. Go to your regular physician so you can get referred to a specialist, because this is a serious condition that women go through. Now, this condition is so big that people really don't talk about it that much, but it's so big that of women are infertile because of endometriosis. Can you guys believe that? It's so serious that 1 out of 4 women have endometriosis. It's so serious that it needs to be spoken of. Endometriosis side effects in women are different, but here are a few other side effects that I did not actually get during any part of my endometriosis, which it causes diarrhea, urgency to go to the bathroom, you feel like you have a UTI, burning sensations, hurting while you're going to the bathroom. I did get dizziness. I also did get nauseation. I also did get bloating and constipation when it came to that. This condition / disease affects 1 in 10 women every year. The big thing that it says, like, the only thing that you can really do to get rid of it is get a hysterectomy. So if you keep getting endometriosis after you getting it removed over and over and over again, the only thing that will get rid of this is a hysterectomy, which makes you infertile. It's sad. It's really sad that a lot of us women are not educated on these things, that, you know, we as America, we have so many things that we're learning in school, that we're learning from people, but we need to learn the more important things that, like this. And this is why I'm telling my story to you guys. This is exactly why, because you need to know how important it is to get your yearly checkups. If you're having sex, if you are having a period, you need to get your yearly checkups. And I'm not judging anybody. I'm not here to judge you, so please don't judge me. I'm just here to spread awareness on this condition / disease, and to let women know that it's okay to talk to your doctor. It's okay to reach out and ask questions. It's okay to say, okay, well, I don't know if that's it. Can you check for endometriosis? Can I get an MRI? Can I get a CAT scan? Can I get a sonogram? Can you make sure it go deeper so that I can make sure that my body's okay? Because you are the only person that can take care of your body. Nobody can take care of it for you. Going into my story, sorry that I babbled on about that, but it's so serious, ladies. You guys may not know how serious it is, but this is very serious. And if you have any symptoms or anything that's hereditary in your family line, you should go get it checked out. Just saying. Don't take a shot every time I say go get checked out, because you would be completely drunk, okay? So going back to my story, I ended up going to get the surgery, and then I did the ablation to burn it out. Unfortunately, it did not work when it came back. It came back full force inside and outside of my uterus, and causing quite a bit of pain in my stomach, quite a bit of bloating, quite a bit of back pain, just really, really harsh pain in my pelvic area that it's very embarrassing, because it doesn't only affect me, it affects my whole family, because I'm starting to get moody when I'm not feeling well, and when I'm like sick or hurting. I'm a complete witch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that baby that, you know, like, I don't want any of the help. I don't need you, you know, I'll do it myself, and I'm trying to do something that I know I can't do, and I'm overdoing it, and honey child, just too much. Doing too much. So fast forward, find out that I have endometriosis this year. I go in, I talk to my normal physician. My physician refers me to the same OBGYN that I've always had. And he tells me, you know what, I need you to get a sonogram. I get a sonogram. It says that I have endometriosis. Again, full force. He says, look, we need to get an MRI. We need to know what we are working with so that if it's not a big deal, we can cut it out again. I says, look, doc, this is my body. Now, I am in my 30s. That's all I can say is I'm in my 30s. As a young woman, some people may think I'm old. Boo-boo, don't judge me. As a young woman, I feel like I should not have to go under the knife multiple times. And if it keeps coming back, I need the ultimate thing that will stop this pain. Living in pain sucks. It creates a strength, and not only a strength and immunity to pain, but not only immunity to pain, it creates you being upset. And since you're hurt all the time, you're upset, and you take stuff out on people. And it's not cool. So thinking about, okay, I need the ultimate decision on what I can do to get rid of this forever. The only thing that can get rid of endometriosis forever is to get a hysterectomy. Now, hysterectomy is a whole nother story, but that's what I was told, and the doctor said I would be a good candidate of having a hysterectomy. Now, getting a hysterectomy before 40 is very scary, because that means that your body would be rushed into a menopause state. If you take all of the hormones, the things that is giving you the hormones are your ovaries. So if you remove all that, you are not getting the hormones that you need. So you would have to take hormone pills. And I do not like pills. So there was an option that he spoke of that, okay, I can save my ovaries and still get the hormones that my ovaries produce in my body, so it won't push me into menopause. Now, here's another thing. Crazy thing about endometriosis is that it comes sometimes with fibroids. Fibroids are horrible, and somehow things get matted in there because of the growth, the skin growth and the cell growth in there. And sometimes, as evidently, I have a flopped ovary. I don't even know how my body she did me wrong. My body just turned on me pretty much. And I said, you know what? I feel like my body turned on me because I wasn't taking care of her. She says, honey, you're neglecting me, so I can't even fight off this thing. And so that's what happens. Endometriosis can come in all forms. But the biggest thing that it comes from is obesity, a lot of caffeine intake, not taking care of yourself. And sometimes you could be completely healthy and get endometriosis. So it is like a hit or miss. This condition is just like a rare condition that I've never heard of since before I got this. And I feel like you guys all should know about this. And I hope that you guys educate yourself more about this, because this is something that your daughter should know about. Your niece should know about it. Your grandkids should know about it. Your sisters, any young woman, they need to know about these things. They need to know about, just like the birds and the bees. There's things out there that your body can go through if you don't take care of it. And that's a big thing that I try to teach my daughters as a mother. So I'm in the now. I have endometriosis again. So my last video showed the last few processes, which you'll see more processes, the last of the beginning for me, I would say, because I had to get a CAT scan, or sonogram, should I say, before I got my MRI, and then I had to get my MRI, which that morning, Friday, it was crazy. And when I say it was crazy, I went to my doctor's, I signed in, and since COVID, everything is different. There's, of course, you have like separated seating, you know, because you have to make sure that you practice distancing, you know, social distancing from people. You have to keep your space. You have your masks on. Well, I waited in that waiting room for about 45 minutes until someone called me in to get my MRI. On top of the MRI, I'm going to let you guys know, MRIs are not easy, especially for curvy ladies or someone who has a big butt. You have to lay flat on your back while they take pictures for 30 minutes. Well, mine turned into an hour because my back started hurting really bad. I have a big bum. And in saying that, my back started hurting halfway through, so they had to take a bunch more pictures that I moved around in. Also, the MRI machine is so loud that the music, they usually give you headphones with music. The music did not even matter because all I could hear was the MRI machine. And if you're claustrophobic, then it's not good because, of course, you're in a machine like this big. I mean, really, literally, like the machine was like this big, came around like this, around me. So I'm laying there and I'm holding a button just in case I felt sick, which I did feel sick. They gave me some stuff in the IV, which I guess it's supposed to put dye in your body and show certain tissues that, you know, ultrasound wouldn't. So at first, I was like, okay, isn't an ultrasound and an MRI the same? And then I spoke to a good friend of mine, and she's like, honey, no, they do different things. Because I'm thinking, like, why do I have to go through all these steps? Well, of course, you have to go through all those steps so that they can make sure that you're making the right decision. And I just feel like I don't want to live in pain anymore. And in saying that, I wanted the ultimate decision to get the surgery. So now I'm at the time, fast forward to now, I'm at the time now where I'm waiting on my result for the MRI so we can get a date for my hysterectomy. I hope that you guys all pray for me because I'm actually really scared and I don't want to rush my body into menopause. But I will let you guys know the decisions that I make on here so that if you are in any kind of situation that I'm in, then you can learn from my situation and hopefully, you know, that you guys can catch whatever happens before it gets too late, before it gets to this point. Or you can make sure that, like, you can take care of it the way that you need to take care of it accordingly, you know. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this part 2 on that note. And I'm going to say that I'm praying for you. I hope you guys are praying for me. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful holidays. I hope you're having a great day or a great night. Thank you so, so much for your support. God is good all the time, right? And you guys just keep on supporting your girl. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and if you're not subscribed, join my Diva squad by hitting subscribe and hit the notification. Also, because I need you guys to know every single time I upload so that you know when I have new content, period, poo-boo. And if you like plus size fashion, mom life recipes, DIYs, and more, then you're going to want to join this Diva squad. Until next time, blessings, prayers, all the good vibes, and I'll see you in my next video. Blessings.